Hello, beautiful creatures. Welcome to the Libra energy check-in for February 2023. Yeah, we're just gonna see how things are going, see what Spirit has to say to you. I've got my big chunky cat just laying all over my crystals here, so I guess we'll make room for him. So to start us off, I just want to get your papers right here because of course I made notes, you know me. For your spirit animal, we got the bat. The bat talks about letting go. It talks about a death leading to a rebirth. The master of subtle senses, ending of a chapter to make room for the beginning of a beautiful new one. No more lingering in the past. I feel like that could speak to a lot of different issues, and for each one of you that's going to mean something different, but I hope it really resonates. After that, we got the Ask Body card. I thought this card was beautiful, honestly. Sorry, I just flip pages. So I'm gonna just kind of wiggle it around. Iridescent, it's really beautiful. This card talks about how the physical body holds all of our experiences, our heart, mind, spirit, getting to the root of the matter. So connect with your body. Not only does it hold all of those things, but it holds the traumas of our past and the blockages of what we need to let go for our future. We have, which one's next? Sorry. Boom. Okay. New Moon. This is a beautiful card. And so fitting. So we have a new moon actually coming up next week, the new moon in Pisces. So this is going to be like a really emotional time for anyone looking to release, but it's going to bring in beautiful things. So fresh start, new beginnings. This card talks about don't worry about missed opportunities. A clean slate is coming, shining the light on your true desires and goals, and just a reminder that you can do this. So there's two cards that I actually left the book out to read from. One of them is this card here from the Moonology deck. Your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. And let me get the book out because again, I think it's so beautifully written. There's no way I could do it justice. So it says, sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic and sometimes you need to be practical. Sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it. But you need to balance it with taking down-to-earth steps towards your goals. This isn't wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's making something like a list of bullet points of how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. I love this. Okay, so it says attune to the moon. Write down 10 things that you know you are that are wonderful about you. I feel like all you Libras really need to do that. And ask a friend, ask a loved one if you're struggling, because again, I know you Libras are going to struggle with that. Please reach out to someone who you love and who loves you, and they'll be happy to help you with that list if you're struggling. We have the card of Mercury. So Mercury talks about the desire to share your ideas and to be heard. It's a card of communication, communicating with others, preferably balanced, but sometimes that's not how communication works. But again, needing to communicate with someone about how you're feeling, where you want things to go, could be, again, admitting these things to yourself is just as well as a thing. So next we have the Purpose card. I know what I am here to do. This talks about your purpose in life is not your career. Your career is guided by your purpose. What activities speak to your soul? What brings you joy? I feel like this is Spirit really asking you if you're happy and what you think your purpose is here. And that could be like being a great mom. That could be like literally anything on the planet. It doesn't have to be some sort of far-reaching philanthropic goal. Your purpose can be very close to home, very humble and wholesome, and it be leaving just as big a footprint as anyone else's. You've got two cards from this deck. This is the Archangel Michael deck. So again, I definitely feel like a lot of angel energy when I think of Libras in my life, and this is the card we're going to read from the book because it has a passage from Michael and Raphael. And I think both of them are trying to speak to you. So I'm going to read both of them. It says, angels of healing are here with you, are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your straight. So the book itself says, Michael, at this moment, I ask that you open yourself to healing. With your consent, I now use my sword of light to remove your energetic connections to the past and present that no longer serve you, especially those keeping you in place of disease, injury, or addiction. The ways, and I want to say, like, addiction doesn't mean having to be addicted to drugs. It could be like addicted to an idea and stubbornly and bullheadedly push through until it destroys you, right? Like, that could be an addiction. I'm sorry. The way things have been does not indicate the way they will be in the future. I'm severing your connections to any negative stories that may have formed in your mind to sow doubt that you will heal. Sorry, where did I fuck up on that sentence? Negative stories that may have formed in your mind to sow doubt that you will heal or fear that you will not get the care you need. Have confidence that you will get better. I urge you now to call on my brother, Archangel Raphael, to help you. Raphael, it is my honor to shine my emerald green rays of healing light down upon you. This light envelops your aura and begins the healing process related to any physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual experiences that have led you to your current challenges. I am also creating a beacon to attract the perfect health professionals to your path so you can get the help that is just right for you. And again, this could be mental health too. I'm not indicating that there's anything physically wrong with you. Be open to different methods of healing. Get second opinions or more until you find what you need. Remember, the green light can also be related to a concept of abundance, which is really more the vibe I'm getting with you Libras here. So this green light helps you bring in what you need to pay for your hair, whether that be money, insurance, or assistance from others. Call upon me day or night, every day, and I will continue to intensify this light of healing around you. Believe in your recovery as we in heaven believe in you. That's beautiful. The last card you got here is, it's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved, and you will be able to look to the future with a smile. So this card talks about the angels are so proud of you, how you've handled challenging times, how you've never given up hope. A positive and joyful future awaits you. The hard part's almost over. I'm not saying it's going to be easy from here on out. There's still going to be action needed on your part, but it's going to get better. There's an end at the light of the tunnel. I think I speak of that in the channel message here. So let me read you the message, or the theme, I call it, of the channeled message from these cards. You've been through so much, you've fought for so long without ever seeing an end. The end is coming. Let go of things holding you back to make space for the beautiful blessings Spirit and your guides want to share with you. Don't let fear or pain defer you from claiming the fantastic and bright future that is rightfully yours. And that's so true. I feel like Libras are very, very hard to accept and receive good things in their life, and it's time. It's all the hardship you've been dealing with is almost over. It's time to really accept what is yours, the fresh start, the new beginnings, asking your body what it needs to release, the triggers, the traumas, whatever you're holding on to that no longer serves you, and move forward with a good sense of communication with the help of Mercury. I feel like I can even feel in your energy. You're really going through it right now, Libras. I love you. I'm sending you strength, unconditional love, light, anything you could possibly need in this moment, I send to you. I hope you feel it. Let me clean these up and we'll get into your tarot cards. Alrighty, so I shuffled all of these before recording, but I'm going to shuffle them again real quick just to wake them up. And we'll get started on your decks here. So I say this in every video that I'm going to list the decks below, and I never do. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll spend an afternoon one weekend and just like go through my list. If you know what it is, I I think last time I looked, and I still have decks to add, to be completely honest with you, but I think I'm at like 167 decks. There's just so many, and I'm forgetful, I'm busy. I've got a lot going on, guys, so sometimes I just totally forget. But spirit guides, loved ones, ancestors, what messages do you have for the lovely Libra collective today? What can you share with us, the upcoming, anything to look forward to in the near future, energies they need to be aware of in their energy, literally anything at all. And Libras, if you're looking for guidance on specific things, think it now in your head, and maybe Spirit will answer that for you now, because these are timeless readings. Spirit knows all, and when this video finds you, it was meant to find you. So we are starting with the Three of Cups. It came out sideways, but I'm just trying to see what direction it wants to fall in. So it's the Three of Cups is a cup of celebration. It's a cup of collaborating with people, sharing in each other's joys. The Three of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So I feel like you're waiting for some ships to come in right now. You have a longing towards something. It's something you've been thinking about, I feel, for a long time. The Eight of Wands. Let me just get a few more cards here. The Moon card. So intuitively, you're moving in the right direction, whether or not you feel like you're moving in the right direction. But it came in reverse, and I just want to again. So it's maybe not something that you can see the end results of, but again, you intuitively know what direction you need to go. And it's heartbreaking. I feel from that card there, like she's very sad and she's kind of up in her emotions, but she knows what she needs to do. And maybe that's the heartbreaking part, is releasing that. You have the Hermit. So if you are confused at all, going within, asking yourself, knowing you're the light, you have everything you need. Your guides are here to help you. So really, like, reach out to them in time of need. And like, everyone on the planet has the most amazing, incredibly powerful, benevolent spirit team. And I'm talking team, not just one, but like multiple spirit team. And all they want is the ultimate best for you. They want to give you everything, but they physically cannot unless you ask for it. So please ask your guides for clarity, guidance, directions, signs. You can get real specific with it. Ask to see 3 pink butterflies within, this week, if I should or should not do something. And maybe you won't walk out your door and see 3 pink butterflies floating around. It is like February right now. But the lady checking your grocery out might have a headband with 3 butterflies on it. The person who's like, delivering your Uber Eats might have a tattoo with 3 pink butterflies on it. It's going to be more subtle, something like that. The King of Cups. So again, this is like something that it's like a decision you need to make. And I feel like, again, you intuitively already know what it is. That's going to bring you emotional stability. You're going to be walking into calmer waters, no longer living a functional dysfunction. But again, talk to your guides. They want to speak to you. They want to give you the clarity and guidance that you've been asking for, and get you out of your head. This is a card of being anxious, the anxiety, fears. The Eight of Swords is I feel like a situation, not that your situation, what you're going through, is not real, but I feel like it's something that you're keeping yourself trapped in. The Eight of Cups, walking away from a situation that's no longer serving you. And again, it could be one of the most painful things you've ever done in your life, but it's going to be incredibly beneficial. The Page of Pentacles. This doesn't feel like it belongs here. Sorry, I pulled that out. I thought it was trying to peek through, but I'm going to let them fall. Please and thank you, Spirit. Oh, I understand. There's only 2 cards left. And then we'll switch decks for us here. But Spirit, what are the last 2 cards that you would like to give our beautiful Libras? One just like flew out and onto the floor, but let me get the last one here, and we'll figure out what that was. Thank you. Okay, so the card that flew out is the Hierophant. So I feel like you're looking for you're a fan of tradition, doing things by the book. Maybe breaking out of that a little bit is something you need right now. And the Emperor, really embracing the independence of the Emperor. The Emperor is someone who, how do I explain this? It's like, again, deep-rooted feelings needing to be kind of examined and taken a look at. But knowing that you have the strength, the power, the wherewithal to kind of move through that with peace. Yeah, so sorry, I was just being guided to look at the bottom of the deck, and we've got the Nine of Cups, which is a wish come true, a wish fulfillment card, and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is like complete emotional and financial freedom, love, fulfillment, family, card of family. It's you need to break this cycle, this functioning dysfunction you've been floating through, and really take a chance on yourself. Is kind of the vibe I'm getting. Really know that you have the strength to do whatever it is you're being guided to do, and it will work out for you. It'll be scary. You might not know what's happening at first. It may not be clear, but know that everything is going to happen for a reason, and it's going to be beautiful. So let's please, Spirit, get some messages for our beautiful Libra. Six of Swords, again, that functioning, dysfunction, walking into calmer waters. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So I feel like you might be moving, like I'm getting the vibes here, Libra, that you're going to be gifted. So aces to me are gifts from the universe. So you have a pentacle, something tangible, and the swords, an idea, a thought, some sort of inspiration, but it's going to be very, like it's going to be generous to you, whatever idea this is that you're kind of coming up with. It's going to work out in your favor. It's going to be a fruitful kind of thing. The Queen of Swords. So Queen's Sword is double-sided. So the truth cuts both ways, right? It's not an easy topic. It's not comfortable for anyone, but the truth needs to be said. It needs to be discussed. It needs to be heard, most importantly. So really take that into consideration for however that resonates for you. The Page of Wands, some sort of early stages of like a passion of yours coming back. And the Two of Wands. So kind of like a want for something more is what I'm getting. I have just one more card left from this deck. Let me get that out for you, and then we'll talk about those ones a little bit more. Maybe two. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, and that came out sideways, but it wants to be right side up. So yeah, this is going to be changing things in your life. And the King of Cups again. So again, that emotional stability is going to come to you. Once you, again, bottom of the deck, Eight of Cups. Once you walk away from whatever situation is holding you back right now. There are really good things on the horizon. We said so in your oracle cards that came through. A bright and joyful future. It is yours. You just need to claim it. And I feel like there needs to be a release of something before you can claim that beautiful, bright future. So, and that's so much easier said. It's a lot easier for me to sit on the other side of this camera as a talking pair of hands and tell you need to release your and deal with your shit. Believe me, as someone who's been doing that and going through that themselves, it's not easy. It really starts with self-love, to be honest. Knowing, like, loving yourself, feeling worthy of good things, and knowing that they're yours, to claim them, and being able to accept and receive them. Oh, Libras, you're going to struggle with that, but I know you can do it because you are so beautiful and so strong. Clever little Libras. Spirits, loved ones, ancestors, guides, what messages do you have for the Libra collective? Please and thank you. Ooh, okay. The Two of Wands, the Empress, the Seven of Cups. So again, this longing for more, longing for a better, different life. I feel like maybe travel. There's a little world here in this dragon's tail, right? Oh, sorry. It's like, where am I showing? But he's looking over the horizon. He's got this longing for more. The Empress energy, very motherly, nurturing. She is everything. She's like the epitome of the divine feminine, right? And the Seven of Cups is having options, choices, but knowing again intuitively what, like I feel like the Empress knows what's meant for her, and can see through those things. So I feel like it's like stay where you are, and I don't think any of you will, you know, not have a happy life if you don't take this action. I'm just saying that like it could be so much better. It could be so much better. It could be so much more beautiful. So much. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. But let's get some more cards here, please, Spirit. Hope you guys are all enjoying some Fatboy Slim playing in the background. We got a flip card. We got a bunch of flip cards. Okay. Let me just go through these real quick. We have the Page of Cups. So again, I feel like it's some sort of idea, some of emotion. You have the Queen of Wands, the Fool, the Magician. Oh, these are beautiful. The Ace of Cups, Judgment, Knight of Wands. You have some sort of calling. There's like an internal, ethereal, angelic calling towards something. That's a Judgment card. The Knight of Wands is really moving forward towards that passion. The Ace of Cups gets from the universe, some sort of emotional gift. This Ace of Cups is very interesting though. Usually the Ace of Cups is overflowing. This is like at the brim. So like I feel like right now you're like literally handling all you can physically handle at this moment, but knowing that like taking a leap of faith, most likely on yourself and towards your own happiness, being a little selfish in that decision, is going to transform your whole life. You are the magician. You have everything you need to manifest the most beautiful, incredible future for yourself. You just need to believe that you can do it. So yeah, that's the end of this. Oh, and on the bottom of it is the Wheel of Fortune. So again, this is taking that chance on yourself, believing in yourself that this is going to be, it's going to rock your world in the most wonderful ways. Is really all I can say about that. So our last deck we're going to read for you tonight is the Lightseers deck. And this usually has some really beautiful messages, so I'm excited to see what we got for you, my clever little Libras. Give Libra some great messages, please and thank you. No, that was human error more than anything. I wasn't feeling those cards. I'm sorry. And of course, it's not like I'm not feeling it. It's like the energy of the card. I was not feeling it compared to like the other cards that it was still in the deck. The Three of Pentacles. Reach out to someone you love and ask them for advice. Ask them for their support. The Three of Wands. You got a lot of threes. I'm not sure if 3 is a significant number for you at all. Maybe your life path 3. Who knows? Yeah, okay. So, Seven of Swords. Again, this gives you so much anxiety, but you need to embrace that Emperor energy. Know you are everything. You deserve to be heard and have your feelings listened to, respected, thought of. The Knight of Wands. Again, this is coming forward with like a passionate message to someone, but it's really like you're losing sleep. The way you're living now, the way you treat and handle the situation at the moment, it makes you lose sleep. But the Temperance card to me is, again, finding that balance and reaching out and communicating with your guides. Temperance, for me personally, is a sign that like your guides are trying to communicate with you. They want to help you with the situation, send you guidance, clarity, love, whatever it is that you're looking for. You, again, have to ask them for it. But the Star, knowing, like, it's this like beautiful dream come true is what it leaves you feeling afterwards. There's 5 cards in this deck that want to come out. Thank you, Spirit. Maybe 3. I feel like we can get 5. I feel like... Alright, we haven't been recording very long. We're probably only at like 21 minutes. So like, let's get a good message for Libra. Please and thank you, Spirit. The Queen of Wands, that's you. The Queen is the most intriguing queen. She is like a mystery to everyone. Very, just so incredible, so passionate, so fiery, just goes after what she wants, stands for what she believes in. The Nine of Cups, a wish come true, wish fulfillment, being so like emotionally independent and free, taking a chance, being in love with yourself. What other messages here, Spirit, are for our beautiful Libras? Honestly, and like, it's so crazy. So like, I've been going hard the last couple of weeks. I took a solo trip to London. I immediately, like, literally within 12 hours was in the car driving to Florida from Canada. And then like full-time nannying 4 kids since. And like, I'm beat. But like, channeling usually invigorates me. It gives me like this natural high. I get all crazy and weird. I am exhausted right now, and I feel like this is your energy, Libra. Like, I don't know how you continued going at the pace you're going at, because like, you have had it. You are so tired. The King of Swords. So like, I feel like there's a lot of thinking that you need to do about what you'd like to do next, what you want for yourself. And again, I think you need to be a little selfish in like making that decision, because when you choose yourself, when you that's the right word. I'm not looking for indulge, but when you do indulge for yourself, or like choose yourself, you're in turn choosing everyone, because when you do something that's best for you, that will invigorate you and give you the energy, give you the life to turn around and share that with the world, because that is just how you be, Libra. And is there anything else, Spirit? Ace of Pentacles again. You've had a lot of Ace of Pentacles, so I feel like you might be embarking on like a new financial, or again, something tangible, like something where you're like laying down roots for yourself, a legacy kind of thing. And on the bottom, the Wheel of Fortune again. Oh, and the 10 of Cups again. Yeah, so like, you're going through it right now, but the wheel is turning. Things are going to be changing for you, and it's going to be full emotional fulfillment. Like, you really, oh, look at this beautiful family. This is honestly my favorite card in the deck. This specific card is my favorite 10 of Cups of all my 167 decks. But I love it so much. It's just the feeling it gives you. So beautiful. But that's in your future. That was just a glimpse of what you have to look forward to, Libras. I love your guts and growth bits. I'm sending you love, strength, again, whatever it is you feel you need right now, because you're exhausted. I can feel it. God, you need a bubble bath and a nice nap. Maybe a glass of wine. Whatever it is that you do to relax. You need a whole day of it, at least, minimum, doctor's orders. I hope you find everything you're looking for. I hope you find the strength that you need to go towards it. I love you. Good night. See you later, Libras.